CCFM this morning. My serious question to you is, are you somebody who enjoys a little bit of adrenaline? Do you enjoy the beautiful natural environment that we have here in our beautiful province, the Western Cape here in South Africa? Or maybe you have been a visitor to Cape Town and gone out into our beautiful forests and our beautiful mountain range. It's now that we say a very good morning to Ryan Larkman. Good morning, Ryan, and thanks for joining us.
Morning, Jonathan. How are you?
Great, thanks, and you?
Fantastic.
So, Ryan, you are the man behind Cape Canopy Tours, and my family and I had the privilege this past weekend to go and experience this incredible Cape Canopy experience. That's the best way I can put it. I mean, take us just quickly through something that each and every person will experience when they do a Cape Canopy tour in the Grabo-Elgin area.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, firstly, we are just really privileged to be in the location that we're in. So our tour is a way of experiencing a previously inaccessible area, which is the Hottentot Holland Nature Reserve, and have lots of fun doing it and have no environmental impact. And basically what that involves is we put you in a 4x4 and we drive you right into the top of the Hottentot Holland Mountains. And if you are in Cape Town or Somerset West in the winter, you see those snow-capped mountain peaks. That's where we're going to take you, right to the top of those mountains. So after an amazing 4x4 drive, there's a short walk in, and we go zip lining mountainside to mountainside, over the valleys, over the waterfalls. We've got 11 zip lines in total. That's 13 platforms and a suspension bridge, after which there's a short walk out. And then there you go, back down to our base for a warm cappuccino or a hot chocolate.
There we go. Yes, and I mean this time of year, the weather is a little bit tricky at times. We were originally booked to go on Wednesday, and then the weather just turned, and I got a call from Tamarin saying, "Sorry guys, it's not going to happen today. The rain is bucketing down, the wind is pumping. We're going to have to reschedule." And that was perfectly fine, and I love the fact that the business has that flexibility, because at the end of the day, you're wanting people to experience this, right? You're wanting them
Absolutely.
to fly through the sky.
Yeah, and we're not in control of the weather. And if you live in the Cape, you should always prepare for a little bit of rain, or the weather's not always going to be beautiful. The mountains.
Oh, sorry, we seem to have lost a bit of a connection there with Ryan. He's frozen on his side. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as we
cancellation policy.
We just lost you there for a couple of seconds. It seems there was just a glitch in the internet. Just say that again about the cancellation policy, please, Ryan.
I said we want you to have the best possible time that you can have. So for that reason, we offer a 100% cancellation policy. So if you don't want to arrive, if you don't want to come, or you want to reschedule your bookings to a better day, we'll stay in contact with you, and obviously we're going to make that happen.
Brilliant. Now, Ryan, a massive concern for my wife and my oldest daughter, and even my oldest brother, was the safety aspect. How safe is it? I mean, because it's a cable, right? And we've heard those horror stories of cables snapping and things like that. Just run us through what you guys have done to ensure that it's a safe experience.
Oh, absolutely. My favorite question. I love it when people ask that, because that's the thing that we take most seriously. Those cables are designed to carry 17 tons of weight. So I'm sure you can manage to be just within that spectrum. But besides from that, we've opted to be 100% independently audited. So we get independent people to audit the geology, the geotechnical side of things, the cables, the equipment. Every nut and bolt gets checked annually by independent auditors. So I love it when people ask those questions, because yes, there are a couple of fly-by-nights, and it does give a bad example to the whole industry, but it's the thing that we focus on. So yeah, don't have to worry about that.
Brilliant, Ryan. And then in terms of your guides, we had two amazing, and I would like to just give a personal shout out to Brandon and Lucky. Such professionals, but at the same time, just so awesome in dealing with the insecurities that some of our party had, and just saying, you know what, we'll do it the way that's best for you. We're going to guide you. We're going to be there with you
Brilliant.
every step of the way. Big shout out to them. But just tell us about that, because some people might think, well, you get the equipment, you go up on the 4x4, and then okay, there you go, guys, have fun. It's nothing like that, right?
Oh, thank you, Jonathan. I'll definitely pass that on to them. Our staff are the most important part of our business, and they're actually what make the whole experience. We've set it up in such a way that we've got a group size maximum of about 8 or 9, so that you've always got 2 guides that go along, and it's a personal tour, and they're there to take care of you 100% all the way. So I will definitely let them know. Our guides are all locals. They're fantastic. They've got a great sense of humor. But first and foremost, yeah, they're trained in the safety, and they're trained to look after you. So it's great to get that feedback. Thank you.
No, it's a great pleasure. And then last but not least, Ryan, I love the fact also that you guys are for families, and to help, in terms of the expenses and stuff like that. My oldest daughter was able to go with me because of your adult child package that you have and so forth. So let's get into that in terms of just the
Sure.
cost of going on this tour, and how long does it take? Because you need to, work it all out.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, our tours are 895 Rand per person. And we do realize that, when you're coming through COVID, and you're a big family, that can cost a little bit. So what we do is, for every child that goes along with their adult, with a family member, can go for about half price. Having said that, we've in a recent survey, we've actually come out as the most valued adventure activity in the country by time. So 895 Rand is actually for a half a day activity, all inclusive. So yeah, I think when you take it from whence it comes, we're doing really, really well. It's a great experience.
I can seriously concur. I can honestly concur. And the great thing also, for those who do it the first time, when you complete it and you get your certificate of completion, you get the ability on your birthday, or 3 days before it, or 3 days after it, to go again for free. How's that for awesome, hey?
We love having people come back on their birthdays.
Oh, no,
We
that is
thought,
brilliant.
oh,
Hey,
yeah.
sorry, we lost you there for a couple of seconds. You were
Sorry, I was going
saying,
to say, when we first set this up, we thought this would be a bucket list activity. People were perhaps only going to come once, and that was a bit of a concern for us. But we're finding that most people, especially locals, are coming again and again. And we realize the mountains are different, the tours are different every time, and people just love what we do. And we absolutely love having you back and part of the family.
fantastic. Ryan, that's where we're going to land it for now, but we
Thanks,
definitely
Jonathan.
want to encourage people to go and check it out for themselves. The views are spectacular. And again, it's not one zip line, it is 11 zip lines, 13 platforms, and one of those, what I call a jelly bridge, or a suspension bridge is the official title. But it's beautiful, absolutely wonderful experience. And it is worth the while. I would say book a day. Book a day so you don't have to rush out and rush back. Take a day and go and experience the beauty of our very own nature, the mountains in our surroundings. Ryan, great
Amazing.
chatting to you, and thank you once again to you and the rest of the team for the amazing work
Thanks,
that you guys
Jonathan.
are doing.
Thanks for
You're
a great
welcome.
opportunity.
You're
Have a
so
great day.
welcome.
Go
You
well.
too. Bye.